All right, we should be live. Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, January 8th. 5:29 p.m. is the time. The temperature is about minus 8 degrees Celsius, and I'm here up on the roof at the Yonge Eglinton Center. I see Tiana's here, Dynamics 416, Daniel, Muhan, Wesley, Medano 1973, Cam, Detroit Dale, Carlitos Way, Eileen Dover. I saw Marge in there, Flick Hunter, Zach McNally, Mr. Sunjib. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully everything looks and sounds okay. Let me just check the audio here. 5:29 p.m. is the time. The temperature is about minus 8 degrees. Yeah, it sounds okay to me. Some people were commenting that it sounded a bit quiet when I used my wireless mic last time. Well, I have boosted the gain, and this is another one of those streams where I'm just testing things out, because this is the first time I have gone live with not one, not two, but 3 wireless providers. We are combining signals from 3 different providers tonight. So I wanted to give it a try to see if this will work. If it does work, the next step, I guess, is to go with 4 providers. I think I can get up to about 6 or 7 with my setup, although I don't really feel like having that many data plans. Well, let's see if I can hold the camera steady. There's the CN Tower directly south of here. Epic Nation HD is here. Greetings, Liam. But hopefully everything looks and sounds okay. And I do not have a plan. I don't know if we're going to go south, if we're going to go east along Eglinton, or north. I don't want to go west. We've gone west somewhat recently on a live stream. And I'm probably going to save that way for a big winter storm. Candace says 4K is nice on your laptop. Let's go. Yes, we are live. 4K resolution, 60 frames per second. But the cool thing is, by using 3 providers, we should pretty much have ironclad coverage almost anywhere. Now, there is one technicality with all of this. Doing this can cause the phone to overheat, but since it's minus 8 outside, that's not really an issue. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to keep this up come summertime, or if I have to get creative with cooling the phone off. But what do you guys say? Where do we want to go? Epic Nation HD says go east. Christo says go north, young man. Zach McNally says go east. Carlitos Way says go south. Jerry says, just go for it. Just do it, man. Go for it. Greetings, sweetie kid. I just recorded a video that finished up right here on the rooftop of the Yonge Eglinton Center. Chris Mills asks, who is the third? Wouldn't you like to know? I'll probably do a video at some point on this channel or the other channel just showing the setup process. Because after my last live stream, I had about 30 people reaching out to me asking me how I did it. And it's not so simple. I can just fire off a quick response. So I just simply don't have the time or resources to teach other people how to live stream like this. Be resourceful. There's Discords and resources online if you really want it. And I'm still in the guinea pig testing phase right now. Hey, we got a super sticker for $2.49. So I don't necessarily know what the hell I'm doing at this moment. But Cookie Monstrosities, $2.49. Thank you, Cookie Monstrosities. Thank you very much. Eileen Dover says go east. Mr. Mountain Hiker says east into Mount Pleasant Village. Chris Mills north. CJ west. West wasn't an option. Mr. Mountain Hiker east. Jennifer go east. Yam says west. Tiana says Koreatown. Everyone's saying go east. But Mount Pleasant Village is going to be a bit on the quiet side, but oh well, let me strap some gloves on here. I'm going to put the heavy duty glove on the right hand. Let me go into my backpack and get that out. To be honest with you, it'd be kind of cool to just chill in here all night, wouldn't it? Let me get the big boys out, the proper winter gloves. I have heated gloves at home. And I ordered some ski goggles today. I saw the biking lawyer made a post on Instagram. And I was kind of like, oh yeah, why don't I get some ski goggles? That'll help with winter cycling. And make sure we've got everything ready to go here. East all the way to Scarborough, says Carlito's Way. Well, that ain't gonna happen. All right, I got mismatched gloves. I got a light glove on my left hand and a heavy duty glove on my right hand. Let's go tackle the freezing ass cold. Well, you guys said go east. Whew. Let me see how our connection's doing. Oh, it just dropped kind of low. I wonder if the cold weather, there we go, it's picking back up. Mr. Mountain Hiker says you love watching cars make illegal turns. It's non-stop. Almost every light cycle someone tries to make a left or right here. Mike Landry, $2. Hello, Johnny. Well, it's a little hard for me to flip the screen around. Maybe this will do. Thank you, Mike Landry. Got some beefy gloves on. I can't work the touchscreen so well, but let's cross to the south side. I think people voting to go east won out. So I think east is the direction we'll go. Oh, it's like crossing a sea of people. Thank you, Mike Landry. Thank you, Cookie Monstrosities. Friendly reminder to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and all that good fun stuff as we walk around a freezing cold Midtown Toronto. This is a much later start to the day than I wanted. I got obsessed with setting up a server at home. And it ended up costing me a lot of time, but we got it up and running. Here's the look south. Oh well, your vote wins. We're going east. Let me do the zipper all the way up to cover my face. There we go. East on Eglinton. This is what you guys voted for. Embedded SRAM is here. Greetings. And I hear we have, or I see we have no complaints about the volume being too low tonight. There we go. I did boost the gain a little bit. Drew Costin, you got no notification tonight? Oh, it's bloody cold, eh? This used to be a Starbucks here. Now it's Aviva, breakfast and lunch. And Snakes and Lattes here closed down. Before that, it was a Spring Rolls. It's one of the first ever Spring Rolls locations. There's a chain that has all but disappeared. Lily says, hi from Scotland. Greetings. There's a fox and the fiddle. This building on the right here just made the news. There's been proposals made off and on over the years by a developer to rip it down and put condos up. But the city kept denying it on the basis that we'd be losing office space in the area. So the new proposal is for residential and office space. And that is likely to get approved. I might have to wipe my lenses off. Seems to be some light refractions. Let's see if this fixes it. Oh, hi.
Yes, finally I met you.
Yeah, I'm Johnny.
He's your fan.
You want to be on the live stream?
Yes.
It's okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Hey, we found a friendly viewer. How are you?
I'm fine. My name is Divyan Sani, and this is the first time that I'm meeting him. And I'm so excited right now.
All right, fist bump. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Well, have a good night. Bye. Oh, he was happy. What a happy, friendly little kid. And a very friendly dad as well. We have 486 people watching. Thank you so much, guys. This is Dunfield Avenue. Wow, he was excited. Lily says, oh my God, so cute. Kids are so innocent. Keep them off social media as long as possible, please. That'll get them jaded way too early in life. Wait, what's going on here? 24%, 27. All right, somehow one of my phones is connected twice. It says I have 4 connections. Off socials and no heavy sugar. Speaking of socials and sugar, there's the social blend. We are going east on Eglinton Avenue East. Keeping it a bit lazy in my area tonight. Thank you, Gunnar. And 546 viewers right now. Awesome, guys. Friendly reminder to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and all that fun stuff. Copacabana is so good. I haven't been since before the pandemic, but it was quite good. It's an all-you-can-eat Brazilian steakhouse. Honk, honk, honk. All right, you guys sent me going east on Eglinton. So now where are we going? At Mount Pleasant. Are we going to keep going east to Bayview? Are we going to go south down to Merton or Davisville? Hey, Fit Factory. There's like a timer going on. Some people doing rows. If they only pulled their arms further back, they'd be hitting their rear delts. Come on, just swing your arms back like you're skiing. Make that a way better exercise. I don't know what that girl's doing. She's like lunging into it. That's not really working her back out. Oh well. Ike says, kudos for braving the cold. Thank you. East to Bayview, south through Leaside, says Mr. Mountain Hiker. I don't know if I have it in me to do that tonight, but it looks like south is winning vote-wise. Just a reminder, if you're watching on a 4K screen, hit that settings cog and make sure that it says 2160p 60.
No. He'll never buy you.
Just to get the full quality out of this. Paul Blunt is here. Gyms in January are extremely crowded, I would imagine. You can see my home gym in my day of the life video. One I haven't had time to do yet today. Thoughts on Justin Poirier versus Dustin Gaethje? I don't know. Gaethje has that caveman skull, but Max knocked him out. Nobody saw that coming. Just reading some of your messages. Main Event Sports Bar was the hub of Toronto's Manchester United. On weekend mornings, you'll still get a lot of like Premier League fans at the Rosencrown. Well, you guys voted to go south. The last time I went south here, I was on the west side of the street, so let's try to go down the east side of the street. This is Mount Pleasant Village. I gotta take a picture for the developer of this app just to show them something. The app I'm using to stream with. Jelly Bean is here as we go south down Mount Pleasant. Hey, No Frills is open. This used to be a Shoppers Drug Mart. Now it's a No Frills. Get your overpriced Galen Weston grocery wares here. Tadziki Catering and Takeout. Granite Pub still around? Yeah, we just walked by the Granite. I went to the Granite the other night, actually. Met some friends there. Excellent, excellent wings they be serving up. Well, I'm gonna have to start bringing my battery-powered gloves out, at least for the hand that holds the gimbal. Shy Guy asked, what street are we on? We are on a street that smells like pizza, but I see the SM Smoke Show, or the Smoke Show across the street. This is south down Mount Pleasant, as decided by the viewers. Henrique says, perfect 2160p stream on your 4K TV. Thank you. If you're curious, so far we've only used up 2.5 gigabytes of data on this stream. I forgot to see how much we used on the last one, but I lowered the bitrate a little bit because my cloud provider apparently struggles when it goes over 20. And it's been bouncing around between 15 and 20. Lily, 3 pounds. It's cold. Treat yourself to a hot drink. Lily, thank you so much for the 3 pounds via Scotland. It's much appreciated. There will definitely be a cold beverage in store after this one. I also need a meal. There's some people up there having a meal. Look at that. How's that for getting a little too close for comfort with the Zoom? Hey, don't sit by the window if you don't want to be seen, right? Like those people exercising at that gym. There's a Starbucks. There's a place we could have got a hot beverage. Candies, costumes, gifts, and novelties. encounter God in this place, the Father's house, Sundays at 11 a.m. Sundays, 11 a.m., that sounds like a time I would be under my electric blanket. I've stopped putting my heat on at night. It dries out the air.
I'm gonna need a trip to Miami.
Instead, in between my comforter and my top sheet, I have an electric blanket I just put on its lowest setting, and that makes things quite comfortable on these freezing cold nights. The Mighty Bull is in the room. Boom, boom, boom. Was that a Venga Boy song? Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We need Ken to do the singing.
They didn't do it. They didn't make it.
But yeah, pro tip, buy yourself a nice electric blanket. Shy Guy says maybe there's a Timmy's where I get a hot beverage. Yeah, I'll figure something out after the stream. I have to eat. When I was mucking around, I built a dedicated streaming server, and I wanted to test that out. Bell doubled my fiber connection to 3 gigabits per second from 1.5. Not that I'm even coming close to that, but the latency is really good, so a computer I built on the Johnny Stumbles channel, I repurposed. I had an RTX 2060 card I wasn't using, which can do H.265 encoding. So I took out the Radeon, I put that in. I set up OBS, I got it connected remotely. So we are testing my new streaming server, and we're also testing the third connection that I have. Although my phone shows 4 connections, which is weird. But we're in Mount Pleasant Village. And we've got over 700 viewers on a Wednesday evening. Thank you very much. Rewind, open during renovations. We stretch you out. Okay. So I don't think it'll be too interesting if we keep going south past Davisville or Merton. So maybe we'll go west along one of those streets. Just Smitty asking if I've ever set up Plex. Yeah, I stopped using Plex, but I have it set up. I just use my editing desktop as a Plex server. I took that software offline a while ago. Streamio with real debris is all one needs these days. That's all I can say on that without getting my stream taken down. Craft Ale, Good Eats, the Bell-Size Public House. That looks like a great place to try. Peter Bradfield, $4.99 after surgery. Both heat blankets come in very nice to have. Have something wonderfully warm to drink, Johnny. Thank you, Peter Bradfield. And best wishes with your continued recovery. And Paul Blunt, $2.79. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Set to the Venga Boys, no doubt. Thank you, Paul Blunt, and thank you, Peter Bradfield. Oh, there's a fair bit of Christmas lights still on that street. As we look north up Mount Pleasant. There's a subway. Barada says, oh my god, Johnny, you're streaming right now at 4K 60 FPS. I've never seen this before. I opened Stats for Nerds and your connection speed is 19 megabits per second. Yeah, apparently I can't really get it over 20 on my current Bellabox Cloud. But if I could get it to like 25 or 30, I would. I tried to do 25 my last time. Oh, hello. Hey, friendly viewer. But yeah, we're doing, I've got it set to 19.5 megabits per second, but we're using H.265, which is almost twice as good as H.264. So in theory, when you watch a lot of other people streaming in 1080p, this should be about 7 or 8 times as much data getting through. 4 times the raw data, but if you factor in H.265's efficiency over H.264. Just nerd talk. Here's June Rowlands Park, named after former mayor and the first female mayor of Toronto, June Rowlands, if I'm not mistaken. Barbara Hall, another female mayor of this great city. Barada says you're watching the stream on your 65-inch TV. It's so clear. Thank you. Glad to hear it. I know some people don't care about the technical stuff. They just want to watch the stream and hang out with people. And I'll shut up about it pretty soon, but I'm testing new stuff. So it's kind of on my mind a little bit. Love your vlogs. Just wish you were located at a better city. Toronto's just rot from inside out. Oh, I'd love to hear where you live. Wherever it is, in my humble opinion, this place shits all over it. No offense. All right, this is Davisville Avenue. We get a nice view of the Yonge Eglinton skyline from here. That's where we came from, up there at Midtown. Word of the day says, will we become the 51st state? No. isn't really the channel to discuss that, but that's such a resounding, obvious no. And if we did, I sure as fuck would be moving abroad just out of protest from the absurdity of the whole thing. I don't want to pay tax dollars to an invading force. Just reading some of your chats. Lisa says it pisses you off that media. Yeah. It's amazing how many videos on my YouTube feed are about, like, one of the dumbest things. Like, why doesn't he just say the earth is flat? As if it's a real possibility, and then see if that gets any traction in the news. Sorry, it's cold out. Because it's just about as stupid as saying that. Brad Palmer is here. Greetings, Brad. Carmageddon says, greetings all on this chilly evening. Greetings to you as we head west on Davisville Avenue. We started at Yonge and Eglinton. We went east along Eglinton on a fairly busy commercial stretch to Mount Pleasant, south through a commercial area. Now it's through mostly a mid-rise residential area. But this will lead us to Yonge Street. Someone using the crosswalk. Shy Guy says, how do you feel about Trudeau's resigned? Hey, not a political commentary channel, but I feel like it should have been done a long time ago. That party needed a new leader and a new direction well before now. Ooh, that car just smacked the pavement after it pulled out there. Cam says all this walking is making you hungry. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Did we just see a coming soon sign for a speed camera? Hey, what's this sign for here? English painters. English, over 35 years of excellence. Interior, exterior. They're using the Union Jack. Wouldn't they use the flag of England? Be a little more specific on that. Hey, George gifted 1 channel membership. George! Thank you so much, George, for the channel membership, the gift of membership to one of the nice viewers out in Viewerland. Carlito's Weather says this is the perfect weather to be drinking a cold one on the balcony. Oh yeah, A. Just perfect for that. There's a possibility I do a live stream tomorrow instead of a video earlier in the day. Just FYI on that. Hey, there's only one bike here at this bike share. The one bike nobody wanted. There's a retirement residence on the right. We are getting near to Yonge Street. It's 99 Davisville Avenue. So I think when we get to Yonge Street, we're gonna head north. I'm going to make this a rare day where I have avoided the TTC, at least up until now. Twisted Metal says that bike is like you. You're picked last in gym class. I was never picked last, but I always remember like the so-called cool kids would get picked ahead of kids that were clearly better than them at certain sports. Which shows you it was more of a popularity contest if it was purely based on ability and they really wanted to win. There's the Davisville Junior Public School, Spectrum Alternative Senior School in elementary. We're going to be going by a Burrito Boys, which if I didn't have Chipotle last night, would have been a fantastic thing to pick up for dinner tonight. And I think this school is brand new. That's a brand spanking new school. Oh, one Red Cloud says coffee. Shy Guy says you're pretty sure there's a Timmy's at Dufferin and St. Clair. I'm pretty sure there is zero chance in HE double hockey sticks we are getting to Dufferin and St. Clair. I'm not even getting out of my neighborhood on this one. Oh, that's cool. I like that setup with the clear shot into the gymnasium. It looks like some kids doing basketball camp or something there. They've got the gym curtained off into two. There's the real net, the glass backboard. My high school had two gyms. We always called it the boys' gym and the girls' gym. I bet they don't refer to them like that these days. That was even in like official school communication. They'd be like such and such event is at the girls' gym. Robert says Lawrence Avenue, please. That is hella far north, given the weather. Johnny Strides, can you dunk? No. I could get high enough to grab onto the rim and hang from it, but at a measly 5'11", I couldn't get up to dunk. There was one guy in my school in grade 12. He was like a white guy and like 5'8", and he could dunk. He had some extra juicy calf genetics, I guess. Am I going on the Heineken bus? Math doctor says white men can barely jump. I can jump, I just can't dunk. Although once you hit your 40s, you start to get a bit reluctant to take some bigger leaps. We are back to Yonge Street. That's a look south, but we're going to keep it in this part of Midtown and go north here. Kramer's. Kramer says dunking is always impressive. You can touch the rim at 5'10", still pretty proud. Yeah, it was, I think, maybe grade 10 when I could first grab the rim and hang on to it. And it was like, oh, maybe one day I'll dunk. And then that was the highest I ever got. I also didn't grow since then. Capiche, member for 34 months. Keep walking and rocking. Thank you, Capiche. Thank you very much. Well, we're going to be going north and probably finishing up at a place where I pick up some dinner. This is the Yonge and Davisville area. Used to be a cool store up on the just north of here on the right side of the street called Spytech. Once featured in a Kenny vs. Spenny episode. I think a couple of them actually. Connect World of Hearing. Lisa says your brothers are both 6'4", one can jump. The other can not. All this talk is making me want to watch that Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson movie, White Men Can't Jump. Have I been to Montreal recently, asked George West. No, I went 2 years ago. I went for $1 on a Porter Airlines flight. My flight home was canceled last minute and I had to spend the night in a very expensive, shitty hotel airport. And no compensation was given. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we've been in Midtown tonight. Pasta Pantry, but I think this is it for my mucking about with my streaming setup. I think we've got it dialed in good enough for now. That's 2 4K 60 streams in a row that are relatively stable. I got my wireless audio working on this one better than the last one. I think when I get home, I'm gonna eat, if I don't eat out, and then take a scorching hot shower. Just reading your comment, if I go to Winnipeg in the summer. I should check out some of the festivals there. There's an excellent pho restaurant, Madame Saigon. It's often a lineup to get in there. Charlie Bean says looks really good at night too. Yeah, I still eventually want to use my Pocket 3 for night streaming. I'm not a fan of the iPhone in low light. Why don't you stream in Mississauga? I have streamed in Mississauga. I just need a reason to go there. I'll probably take the GO train out to Clarkson or Port Credit and stream from Clarkson to Port Credit and pass through Warren Park on the way at some point. I've been meaning to do that stream again. Nails before males. What if you're a male wanting your nails done? It's clever. I'm not sure it makes sense. Hey, it's the Chesterfield shop. All right, Lily, take care. Thank you for the super chat earlier. Do you have a stream in Brampton? Yeah, about 3 years ago, I think. I took the GO train to downtown Brampton. I streamed there, then I streamed the GO train ride back to Toronto, and I met up with Ken, who was live streaming at the time. Ooh, hot ramen. That looks like a good food to have tonight. Jeanette, thank you. I mentioned this at the start of the stream, but the only catch is we're benefiting from the cold weather. Or preventing the phone from overheating streaming like this. I might have to turn settings down a little bit, but we'll cross that bridge when things warm up. There's fans and stuff you can attach to your phone. Lisa's gonna make a tuna malt. Someone says, no, please, no Brampton. Hey, I would only go there for like a day. So at most there'd be like 1 or 2 videos in a live stream. This is the first winter when I've run this channel where I've stuck around all winter so far. Usually I've gone somewhere tropical by now, sometimes multiple times by now. But that'll be coming up pretty soon. Loretta says the resolution is extraordinary. It's as clear as water. Congrats, Johnny, for achieving this. I have never seen someone stream with this resolution before. I think Virtual Japan has before. It's a Japanese walking channel. But I don't know of anyone that's done it on the regular. Cam likes winter. There's Oretta. It's a decent Italian restaurant. I went there on my birthday a few years ago. Bougie, fancy, expensive furniture. People say it's only West Elm. Have you seen the prices in West Elm? It would cost me more than 3 times my month's rent for that couch we're looking at. Nice stuff. It's a bit like CB2 or EQ3. Jillian Scott says, hi, Johnny Strides. Hi to you. Christos asking if the Mandarin is still there. Yes, it is across the street. In the direction the camera is pointing. I hear someone yelling up ahead. I think it's construction workers. That used to be an office tower. We have broken the 1 hour mark, and we've used up just over 6 gigabytes of data. That is really good, actually. That's much less than I thought. Let me do the math in my head here. So let's say that'd be about 8-9 gigs a stream if I did more normal length streams. That place is new. Ooh. That would be a very good dinner for me. And it says TD Insurance. Yeah, that would be Malash Monix. I could stream every day at this resolution with all the data I have. Won't be an issue. Let me get the camera up. Arata says you just checked Virtual Japan. Does he really stream at 4K 60 HDR? Yeah, I don't... Streaming in HDR, that is next level for me. I don't know. I think he developed his own software just for him to stream with. Or is it possible that was a pre-recorded video, just streamed from OBS in HDR? But we are going to go north up Yonge Street a little bit. Carlito's Way is craving Suvlike. Suvlike is solid. And the people in there are just awesome. They're super friendly. Pro tip, do not order Suvlike over Uber or any app for pickup. Just call them. They will make it for you and you'll get a way better price. Sorry guys, my wireless mic battery died. The battery died. Sorry about that. Let me just take off the receiver here. So now you're listening to the audio stylings of the camera itself. I wonder if it's just extra bad, the battery life, because it's really cold. All right. I've got the receiver off the camera. Sorry about that. Stupid audio. Kurtish says sound is back. Like an Eminem saying, guess who's back? But the phone is, yeah, the phone only has 30% battery. Well, it is going through the ultimate stress test tonight. It is -8, much colder with the wind chill. It's got 4 different connections pumping through it. It's live streaming in 4K 60. I'm running the screen on, of course. Sorry. Hello?
I'm watching you.
Oh, you want to be on stream?
Yeah, my friend is watching you. Wayne, he's in the mall.
Oh, well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Friendly viewer?
Is that you?
That's me.
Yeah. Is it live?
Yeah, we're live right now. We got almost 800
Okay,
people.
then say hi to my people. Hi to my friend. Wayne!
All right. Master Jedi says a legal term. Well, stay warm. It's freezing.
Yeah, okay, I'll see you.
Take care. Friendly viewer saying hi to his people. It's 2 friendly viewers tonight. No, 3. We ran into someone on Mount Pleasant. Johnny, have you been to Absolute Comedy? Yes, they just sent me free tickets. I think to Thursday night. Oh boy, my left hand is frozen. But we are going to get me some food.
Okay, I'll stop now.
And I think it's gonna be an Osmos night. Let's get a wrap from Osmos. I have not had that in a while. I had a burrito from Chipotle last night. I guess I'm in a wrap kind of mood. Johnny, I need to buy hand warmers. No, I took my glove off when I had to take the audio receiver off the phone. Someone said, speaking of Absolute Comedy, there it is right there with the Rosencrown above it. just gonna take one more picture of the screen here. Don't know why. It just did what it did. Shoppers Drug Mart on the right. One sec, guys. I'm just fiddling with one thing here. Yeah, this is with holes to free my fingers. One sec, almost ready to move. All right, that's good. Across the street used to be the Main Event Sports Bar. Yeah, and it later turned into a place called the Korean Cowboy. That was excellent. And then shortly after, it closed down. There's Stock Bar. We're in the summertime. I think the manager of the grocery department came out and gave me a delicious gelato on live stream. I think Stock Bar is run by the same people who run Teroni. My friend said they have a really mean hamburger, but the last time I went there, I had steak frites. And we've got Jollibee. I have not been there in a long time. I haven't gone back since that time they ripped me off. I ordered a combo. Went home and there was no sandwich in the bag. I should have known that the bag was on the light side. $17 for a 2-piece Jolly Crispy Chicken meal deal. Hey, there's a Paris baguette now? Moving into Yonge and Eglinton? Or Paris baguette, as they say in Korea. I know one viewer is not a fan of that place. La Vecchia, decent Italian restaurant. There is no shortage of good Italian restaurants here. There's La Vecchia, Oretta, Grazie, Sip Wine Bar. There used to be a place called Alley Cats in there. Craft Smokehouse, they are now closed. Haida Sandwich. You know what? I think we're gonna try this out. I could go for a new sandwich. I was thinking I would get Osmo's, which is just north of here, but I'm gonna try out this new sandwich place. It's new. So on that note, I think we're gonna call this stream a successful test of my new custom streaming server I built myself. Pat myself on the back. And using 3 different wireless providers worked out. Thanks so much for this amazing stream. Thank you, Brad Palmer, Toronto Walker, Gertej, Jellybean, Sheena, Armads, Vivian Johnson, and Marge. Novell Koss, Orada, Arian G, and everyone else. Huge thanks for tuning in. But I'm gonna grab some dinner. go home and take myself a shower. Dynamics says great test stream. I think with this weather, we might see more streams, but they'll be more like an hour to an hour and a half versus like 2-3 hours. I think that might be the best way, especially since this sucks battery life like no tomorrow. But if I don't have a video tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. EST on the channel, I will be live streaming tomorrow morning. So either there'll be another live stream or there will be a video. But do like, subscribe, hit the bell, and all that fun stuff. Thank you so much, and thanks to those who sent support. All right, I will catch you guys on the next one. Yoink.